Anger, a tempestuous and all-consuming emotion, can swiftly engulf our minds, obliterating peace and tranquility. It not only inflicts harm on others, but also corrodes our inner selves, stripping us of joy, control, and rational thought. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers enduring principles to help us manage and even eradicate anger from our lives. By understanding and applying these principles, we can unlock inner peace and confront all adversities with composure and wisdom. This comprehensive guide will delve deeply into the invaluable lessons of Stoicism, providing an extensive roadmap to mastering our emotions and attaining true serenity. The destructive nature of anger. Anger as an internal enemy. Anger is akin to a wildfire that, once ignited, indiscriminately consumes everything in its path. It ravages relationships, leaving deep scars on the souls of those who harbor it. The Roman poet Horace described anger as a short madness, underscoring its capacity to blind us with negative emotions and lead to enduring regret. When the storm of anger subsides, we often find ourselves burdened by sadness and remorse, recognizing that our actions could have been resolved peacefully if we hadn't surrendered to our emotions. In Stoic philosophy, anger is perceived as an internal enemy rather than an external one. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, counseled that it is not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. While we cannot control the world, we can govern how we respond to it. Our perception of situations dictates whether we become enslaved by our anger or remain free in the tranquility of our minds. Physical and mental health consequences. Anger also exacts a toll on our physical health. Medical research has linked frequent anger to an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases, hypertension, and chronic stress. In moments of anger, our breathing becomes labored, our heart races, and our body enters a state of extreme stress. Is anger truly worth sacrificing our long-term health and happiness? Both Stoic philosophy and the teachings of Jesus Christ underscore forgiveness and tolerance. Choosing forgiveness and maintaining composure in the face of insults or harm is not a sign of weakness, but a demonstration of emotional control. When we forgive, we shield ourselves from the harm that anger inflicts. Forgiveness liberates both others and ourselves from the shackles of hatred, allowing us to discover true freedom. The philosophy of forgiveness. Forgiveness, as advocated by Stoic philosophers, is not merely about pardoning wrongdoings, but also about understanding and compassion. It is an act that stems from inner strength rather than weakness or fear. One poignant example of the power of forgiveness is the story of Louis Zamperini, a former Olympic athlete and World War II soldier. After his plane was shot down over the Pacific Ocean, Zamperini endured 47 days adrift at sea, only to be captured and imprisoned in war camps. He suffered years of harsh treatment, particularly from a prison officer known as the Bird, who subjected him to both physical and mental torment. After the war, Zamperini returned to the US harboring deep resentment for his ordeal. This anger haunted him for years, leading to personal and marital crises. However, a turning point came when Zamperini attended a speech and realized that forgiveness was the key to freeing himself from the heavy burden of his past. He decided to forgive those who had harmed him, including the Bird. Although the officer never agreed to meet, the crucial thing was that Zamperini had found peace within his heart. He once said, "Forgiveness is the completion of hatred. When I forgave, I was finally free." Ask yourself, when we forgive, who benefits the most? Is it the person we forgive, or is it ourselves? In reality, the greatest beneficiary of forgiveness is ourselves. Forgiveness allows us to let go of the burden of anger and hatred and to rediscover inner peace. If you have ever experienced the sense of relief that comes after forgiving someone, you understand the immense power of this act. It is not only an action toward others, but also a gift to ourselves. The neuroscience of anger and forgiveness. The neuroscience of anger and forgiveness provides fascinating insights into the workings of our minds. Studies have shown that anger activates the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for processing emotions, particularly fear, anxiety, and aggression. When we experience anger, the amygdala triggers the fight-or-flight response, releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which prepare our body for action. Forgiveness, on the other hand, activates different regions of the brain, including the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in decision-making, impulse control, and moderating social behavior. By choosing forgiveness, we engage the prefrontal cortex, allowing us to regulate our emotions and respond more rationally to challenging situations. This shift in brain activity helps us break the cycle of anger and cultivate a more peaceful and balanced mindset. The role of empathy in forgiveness. Empathy plays a crucial role in the process of forgiveness. By cultivating empathy, we can understand and share the feelings of others, allowing us to see the world from their perspective. This shift in perspective helps us recognize that everyone is fallible and that holding on to resentment only harms ourselves. By empathizing with others, we can cultivate a deeper sense of compassion and understanding, making it easier to let go of anger and embrace forgiveness. Empathy can be cultivated through various practices such as active listening, perspective taking, and compassion meditation. By engaging in these practices, we can develop a greater capacity for empathy, allowing us to navigate conflicts and disagreements more effectively. This, in turn, helps us respond with calmness and compassion rather than anger and defensiveness. The practice of active listening. Active listening is a powerful tool for cultivating empathy and understanding. It involves fully engaging with the speaker, showing empathy and understanding, and refraining from interrupting or judging. By practicing active listening, we can develop a deeper understanding of others' perspectives and cultivate more meaningful connections. This practice can help us navigate conflicts and disagreements more effectively, allowing us to respond with calmness and compassion rather than anger and defensiveness. Active listening can be cultivated through various techniques, such as 1. Paraphrasing, restating the speaker's words in your own words to ensure understanding and show empathy. 2. Reflecting feelings, acknowledging and validating the speaker's emotions to show understanding and empathy. 3. Summarizing, recapping the main points of the conversation to ensure understanding and show engagement. 4. Asking open-ended questions, encouraging the speaker to elaborate and share more about their thoughts and feelings. By incorporating active listening into your daily interactions, you can develop a greater understanding of others' perspectives and cultivate more meaningful connections. This practice can help you navigate conflicts and disagreements more effectively, allowing you to respond with calmness and compassion rather than anger and defensiveness. The practice of perspective taking. Perspective taking is the practice of seeing the world from someone else's point of view, allowing us to cultivate a deeper sense of empathy and understanding. It is an opportunity to step into someone else's shoes and experience the world as they do, allowing us to respond more calmly and rationally to challenging situations. By engaging in perspective taking, you can develop a more profound and nuanced understanding of the complexities of life, allowing you to navigate its challenges with greater wisdom and insight. Perspective taking can be cultivated through various practices, such as 1. Imagining, visualizing yourself in someone else's situation and imagining how you would feel and think. 2. Role-playing, acting out different scenarios from someone else's perspective to gain a deeper understanding of their thoughts and feelings. 3. Journaling. Writing about a situation from someone else's perspective to gain a deeper understanding of their thoughts and feelings. 4. Conversations. Engaging in open and honest conversations with others to gain a deeper understanding of their perspectives and experiences. By incorporating perspective-taking into your daily routine, you can develop a greater understanding of others' perspectives and cultivate a more empathetic and compassionate mindset. This practice can help you respond more calmly and rationally to challenging situations, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and resilience. The practice of compassion meditation. Compassion meditation is a powerful practice for cultivating empathy and understanding. It involves directing well wishes and kindness towards yourself and others, cultivating a sense of compassion and connection. By engaging in compassion meditation, you can develop a greater capacity for empathy, allowing you to navigate conflicts and disagreements more effectively. This practice can help you respond with calmness and compassion rather than anger and defensiveness. Compassion meditation can be practiced through various techniques such as 1. Loving kindness. Meditation, directing well wishes and kindness towards yourself and others, cultivating a sense of compassion and connection. 2. Tonglen meditation, visualizing yourself taking on the suffering of others and giving them happiness and well-being in return. 3. Metta meditation, cultivating a sense of loving kindness and compassion towards all beings, including yourself and others. 4. Guided imagery, visualizing yourself in a peaceful and loving environment, surrounded by people who care about you and wish you well. By incorporating the practice of compassion into your daily routine, you can develop a greater sense of connection and cultivate a more compassionate and understanding mindset. This practice can help you respond more calmly and rationally to challenging situations, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and resilience. The practice of loving kindness. Loving kindness is the practice of cultivating a sense of warmth, friendliness, and goodwill towards yourself and others. It is an opportunity to develop a deeper sense of connection and community, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. By engaging in the practice of loving kindness, you can develop a more profound and nuanced understanding of the complexities of life, allowing you to respond more calmly and rationally to its ups and downs. Loving kindness can be cultivated through various practices such as 1. Loving kindness. Meditation, directing well wishes and kindness towards yourself and others, cultivating a sense of compassion and connection. 2. Gratitude practice, cultivating a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the people, experiences, and blessings in your life. 3. Compassionate communication, communicating with others in a way that is kind, understanding, and supportive, fostering a greater sense of connection and community. 4. Acts of kindness, performing random acts of kindness for others, such as helping a stranger, donating to charity, or volunteering your time. By incorporating the practice of loving kindness into your daily routine, you can develop a greater sense of connection and cultivate a more compassionate and understanding mindset. This practice can help you respond more calmly and rationally to challenging situations, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and resilience. The practice of self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and support, recognizing your own suffering and seeking to alleviate it. It is an opportunity to cultivate a deeper sense of self-acceptance and self-care, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. By engaging in the practice of self-compassion, you can develop a more profound and nuanced understanding of yourself, allowing you to respond more calmly and rationally to challenging situations. Self-compassion can be cultivated through various practices, such as 1. Self-kindness, treating yourself with kindness and understanding, acknowledging your own suffering and seeking to alleviate it. 2. Common humanity, recognizing that suffering is a part of the human experience and that you are not alone in your struggles. 3. Mindfulness, paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a non-judgmental and accepting way, allowing you to cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness and self-compassion. 4. Self-care, engaging in activities that nourish and support your well-being, such as exercise, relaxation, and creative expression. By incorporating the practice of self-compassion into your daily routine, you can develop a greater sense of self-acceptance and cultivate a more compassionate and understanding mindset. This practice can help you respond more calmly and rationally to challenging situations, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and resilience. Life often places us in situations where anger seems like the most natural reaction. However, through the lessons of Stoic philosophy, we come to understand that anger brings nothing but suffering and harm to ourselves. Stoicism teaches us that calmness in the face of any adversity is the key to mastering our emotions and our lives. While we cannot control what happens externally, we can fully control how we respond. Remember, every time you choose calmness over anger, you are winning over yourself. Each moment of forgiveness and acceptance is a step toward freedom and tranquility. When we truly grasp and apply this philosophy, life becomes lighter and every challenge can be overcome with a peaceful heart. Trust in the power of Stoic philosophy and you'll never need to get angry again. You will approach life with calm, confidence, and compassion, the very qualities that will bring you true happiness and unshakable serenity. To dive deeper into the world of Stoicism, be sure to subscribe to Stoic Self-Mastery for daily insights and practical tips. Like this video if you found it helpful. Share it with someone who could benefit from this wisdom. Leave a comment below with your thoughts and questions. Together, let's navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity.